is I, President LBK, and I have a message for you. Again, due to the importance of voting, with my final actions of president, I am introducing a new system to the democracy that we have here established at the LBK regime. What I have in mind for all of you, amazing citizens, is a proposition system. Now, what a proposition system is exactly is that it is a formulaic, systemized way of changing society, and the way that you're supposed to do this is through propositions. That's why it's called the proposition system. And the way this works is, what you do is you come up with a name first, okay? So, Proposition 1. Okay, let's just call that. And say that you want to bring change. Say, oh, I don't know. Sorry. Say that you want to have like a different kind of change in the society, like they're limiting the amount of banners in a house. Okay, so you'd say, okay, Proposition 1 is all about the amount of banners that are allowed to be in people's houses. Okay, so after that, what you do is, well, you don't really have to get it approved. Well, you do actually, from me, with my remaining time as president. All you have to do is just come forward to me with an organized, formulaic way of what exactly your proposition is supposed to be, okay? And then if I approve, which most likely I will, unless it's quote-unquote absurd, or absurd, shh. It's kind of funny. Sorry. So basically what you're supposed to do is you come to me and say, Mr. LBK, I have a proposition. Proposition 1 is all about limiting the amount of banners in people's houses, okay? And I agree, because right now we are kind of running low on banners, okay? So then what would happen is you would probably, well, the way I would do this is you get some supporters at first, and like who are people who are in tune to the idea of limiting the amount of banners in the world, okay? And then, in order for it to actually be voted upon, which by the way, all propositions and president candidates will be voted on December 1st through December 2nd, and inauguration day is going to be on December 3rd. It would have to be on my YouTube channel for it to be actually be certified. And the reason that it has to be on my channel is so that people are able to learn about what the proposition is. And then what you're supposed to do is really, in the whole entire proposition system, even in real life, if you're voting yes on the proposition, all you're supposed to do is say the good. Now here's where, like I've said many times in the past, adding more and more layers on the world, a good side of the proposition, and of course you're not going to say the bad side. It's going to be up to somebody completely different. You are able to make a video, which probably people, Mr. LBK, I want to make a video with you one. And then you're going to be making a video on one, on why to vote for Proposition 1. So do you guys get it? And then it's exactly like the presidential election. People are going to have a choice to make. They're going to have to analyze, again, what they're going to have to evaluate. And all of these are going to be very neatly stated on the Google Forms, which are going to be posted on November 30th at midnight, probably. So let me just go through that again. Proposition systems are basically, you take an idea and you want it to pass. You go to me in, I don't know, up there, the LBK Towers, and say, Mr. LBK, I want to make this proposition come into effect. And I'm like, okay, you gotta go get. So the way that these videos would work is you would have like all these people saying why they would vote yes on Proposition 1, why they would like it, why they want it to come into action. And then hopefully, to add again more layers to the world, we're going to have an opposing side that's going to say, Mr. LBK, we can't let this happen. Vote no on Proposition. Mr. LBK, vote no on Proposition 1. Don't let it happen. And I'm not allowed to say, okay, no, we can't do this. But the people are. And that's why people are going to be going up against people, hopefully, to go up against Proposition whatever. I myself will probably be introducing, I don't have my clipboard. I'm probably going to be introducing 5 propositions. And I hope people are going to go up against it. Because, like, even though I'm not president anymore, I still have the right as a citizen, because I'm still a citizen of my own country. I have the right to introduce ways on which I want to change. And then if also, again, I forgot to say this, if the proposition is actually agreed upon, then that whoever is the next president, no matter what they say, they have to do it, or else they will be impeached. They will be impeached because they're neglecting the will of the people and the people's decision. But if the proposition is no, then by no means do they have to do it. But they're allowed to reintroduce it later on in the next elections. This is extremely easy. If you have any questions, I'm always there to help you guys out. So I feel the reason that I'm doing this is just, again, adding more layers. And I think we could add, like, instead of just like saying, oh no, we don't want to do this. Hey, Mr. Fade. And like, instead of saying, oh no, that's absurd, we're not going to do that. No, screw that. We're going to have the people vote for it because that's what we're all about. Okay? So that's what my idea is, and it's coming into effect today. So all of you right now could come, and you don't even have to be on the, well, it actually would help. Yeah, you actually do need to come to me in Minecraft, and we can schedule a meeting. And you could talk about what Proposition 1 is, or whatever. And they don't have to be numbers, guys, okay? It would probably be best, like, aka Proposition Unite, which is trademark. Don't steal my idea. That's trademark. That's one of the names of my proposition, if I do remember. But, yeah. That's what we have in mind for you guys. I hope that we are going to receive a massive effect. Well, I hope, yeah, we're going to see a massive effect on this. And guys, these propositions can cover anything from education reform to political reform to immigration reform. And guys, I'm just saying, immigration does not mean like it's a simplified term, basically saying new people of the server. Okay, so don't be like, don't compare it with modern day elections, please. Okay, this is a friendly place. Okay, which is actually a big factor that we talked about in yesterday's debate. Oh, also, guys, please be sure to watch all the debates. Candidates, you have the right, and I'd actually recommend this, to like specifically study these propositions and say, people, we need to vote for this proposition, and list reasons why. You guys know how this is. This is the IB way, like listing and analyzing and justifying why it's good and why it's not good to vote for these. Okay, so. My time for president is almost over, and it's been really, really fun. And I'm gonna like continue to do all I can to like, bring cool things to the world. My power is almost over, and it's been really, really fun. And I couldn't have had a more fun time with you guys. But I'm still gonna be a citizen. It's gonna be fun seeing how the citizens live. But again, this is Mr. LBK, and I'll talk to you guys later.